All right, Shalom. First, I can start by saying all praise to Yahweh, by Shemel Shai, by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. There's going to be a quick precept. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Pray without ceasing. Right? So you ought to pray, like the scriptures say. The times we're coming into, you're going to need the help of the Lord, which means you're going to need the name of the Lord. And that's a cut to the churches, these various religions, and even the Israelite groups that act like they don't know the Lord's name or don't want to use the Lord's name. You know, and even with that being said, you got some guys that know the Lord's name who will not be delivered. The vagabond Jews were an example of that. You know, scriptures say, many shall say, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? The Lord gonna say, "Get from among me, I never knew thee." You know, roughly paraphrasing. So you have to ultimately be of the elect. But in these times that we're living in, there's a scripture that also say, "Pray morning, evening, and night." I will pray morning, evening, and night. You know, that's 3 times a day. And then you can pray even more times than that. You know, but what I used to do, I still do it every now and again. I got to turn my doing that up a lot more. But what I would do was I would get the Sabbath day prayers, all the little prayers that that we have gotten from the brotherhood, the psalms, certain psalm prayers, and I would anoint myself and just go and face the east, and I pray 3 times a day, and I think I turned that up from 3 to 5, and then I slowly but surely fell back into 1, then 2. But that's a good way to get in touch with the Lord, to be one with the Habashim Shai, and I suggest you brothers do that. So one more time, First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Pray without ceasing. Before I close out, remember Yahweh Shai said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. We coming into the time of temptation, Jacob's trouble, when they forced MOTB upon everybody, all the death and the murder and things like that. You're gonna want to be prayed up in these days, you know. As you can see, Trump sending the troops everywhere. Now you got gangs, which might be agents, talking about Trump by not sending the National Guard down here, and then all that's fucking vain, stupid, and they are the 2/3. Because you can't fight this white man. The Lord gave this white man a sword to rule the world. What is a block or a city gonna do when they got nations in subjection with nuclear capabilities? So don't fall for none of that proud shit that these niggas pushing out. With that being said, man, shalom. My computer is kind of messed up. Well, slow it down once I start to